He who enjoys his solitude is either a beast or a god. That's a very nice quote, and it made me wonder. And I've been wanting to actually make this video for a while, but I was, let's say, hesitating because I didn't know how you guys would react to it. Because a lot of concept that I'm actually touching in this channel is about human psychology, and the society would push you to actually surround yourself with like people that are around you, right? But when you're not with people and when you're just spending a lot of your time alone, you perhaps are overthinking. You perhaps seem like you're too smart or too weird because you don't hang out with people. But let me tell you something. It's a very interesting thing because I've been, studying a lot of people, and majority of people that are actually successful in the life are not usual. Like if you look at them, I want to tell you some names, but you can come up with some names for yourself, like Elon or LeBron James or Michael Jordan. A lot of these people were like seriously married to the game. Like Elon was working way too many hours per day on his job. Michael Jordan was just sleeping like 9 p.m. He was like, my dream is to see what Chicago looks like at 10 p.m. So all these people completely devoted themselves to the game for a while, and they had to sacrifice to get something rewarding, something valuable. It doesn't happen like you want to have everything and it happens. So sometimes the price is solitude. And sometimes if something is free, you're paying with your peace of mind because there's nothing as free. Even if that price would be considered as you losing your inner peace. So sometimes people are energy vampires. When you hang out with them, you feel like it's not a light kind of experience. It's heavy, you don't know what they think, and it feels like icky. So the thing is like you don't have any obligation to talk to them. If they're toxic people, I have made another video on how to deal with negative people. I link it down in the description, you can check it out. And by the way, here's like really cold, so I'm wearing some gloves also. Yeah. So it's not that you're obliged to be like thinking about how everybody is thinking about you. How about your feelings? No, maybe if I do that to them, they might think of me in a certain way. Okay, since when do you care about other people's feeling more than your own feeling? Do they care about you that much? It's like you're putting them above yourself. What happens like that? You're sending the message that I don't believe in myself that much. I feel like you are above me and I want to actually make sure that you feel happy. I'm not saying be selfish, but sometimes you need to say no because a no to them is a yes to you, and no for now is a yes for the future. So if you have the courage to say no to people, you're basically depriving them of your presence at the moment. So at the moment you can prioritize the thing. So in the long run, in a few years, you can say, okay, I did not waste my time. Look, I have achieved a lot of things in my life personally, and I can say it based on my experience. If I wanted to hang out with my friends, I would never be able to even talk English because English is not my mother tongue. Everybody who's achieved something had to, at a certain point, sacrifice something. The more expensive the sacrifice, the higher the gain you will get. It's always like that. It's not like, hey, we want to be lazy and we want to get everything. Well, guess what? Everybody's like that. Everybody wants to do the same. But very few people actually get it. By the way, if you like the video, feel free to subscribe to the channel, like, and comment down below what you guys think. Because I'm curious to also get your feedback. So what I have studied is that, look, human beings are basically social creatures. So you need to have a circle of friends or people you can trust, whether it's your parents or your family or your girlfriend, your boyfriend that you hang out with, that you feel some good energy from. But you don't need to be a friend with everybody. You don't need to have 100 besties because they would say, hey, let's do this. Okay, let's do that. Then you won't have time to do what is actually important. You understand what I'm saying, right? So it's about the priority. You decide who would be the best fit for you. And you always have this kind of feeling, it's also like that to me. Sometimes I don't get a good vibe from someone, I say, okay, let's give him another chance. I give him another chance, they ruin it. I give him another chance, I say, wow, man, I knew it in the beginning that this was not the right fit. But just because sometimes I'm kind, I offer them like some second chances. But they keep blowing it because they don't care about it. So then I stop and say, you know what? I don't think it's going to work out. No hard feeling, good luck. And that's how it works. Because repeating the same thing, expecting a different result is a very stupid thing. And that's what I'm saying. So you have your high quality friends that make you like feel good, that give you positive feedback and energy. That's beautiful. If you find them, stay with them. Even they're like, because in your life, let's be honest, everybody that come and go are not gonna be your friends. I also made another video on that. I'll link it down in the description. You can see that one. Friend to everybody, enemy to yourself. You cannot expect to be like friendly with everybody and expect friendly kind of communication, because some people, they don't really care. They're like selfish. They're like wolf in the sheepskin. And that's for real. Some people are just like that. They want to just use other people and get away with it. That's why actually I have a few videos on manipulation, especially some women. They come and they try to like fool the other partner and say, hey, you are the guy, you have to do these things and this is the way that it goes. But you should be wise enough. You should be like, why am I supposed to do these things? For example, if you go on a date with a woman, if you like her, you can offer her the gift and be friendly and everything. But these days, not all the women deserve such thing. Because you give them something, they're hungry for more. And by the way, I'm gonna tell you based on experience, a lot of them are simultaneously flirting with numerous people. They might be coming with you on a date and they might have a few other people at the same time. And they will go with the best option. That's how they do these kind of things. So you shouldn't like invest highly emotionally in women like that. I remember I had a few experiences like that personally. I was like, wow, if she's flirting with me, she's flirting with those people in front of me, well, that's not gonna happen. I'm not gonna do that. So I just drifted apart. I didn't text them anymore. They kept texting me, but I left them on red, and I just don't feel like it's a valuable thing for me and my time. It's a waste of my time. Why would I invest my time in someone who's looking only for their own needs being satisfied? I don't care about anything else. They're being selfish. So sometimes you have to do that thing as well. You have to think about it. Because not everybody is around you is a friend. So sometimes we have to be deciding who to hang out with. And if it's like for a season or for a short time, it's better to be alone than being with a toxic kind of partner. Because let's face the music, we are humans, we are social creatures. We would love to actually hang out with someone. That's why you see people, they end a toxic relationship, they are afraid of being alone, they open up a new toxic relationship and they live like that through their lives, wandering around, searching for a better kind of relationship. I know some people and they are always trying to not be alone but with someone. It doesn't work like that. Sometimes you have to know who you are. They don't even know who they are. They don't know what they're doing with their lives. They're just like turning around, just do this, do that, just keep on going. It doesn't work like that. In life, you need to be knowing what exactly you want. When you be precise on what you like, what you want to achieve in your life, then you plant the seed, you take care of the seed, the nature is going to reward you 100x of the same seed that you actually planted, like as of a agricultural kind of example. Then you're gonna actually feed upon that. But if you don't know and you just randomly would shoot here, shoot there, that, this, that, whoa, it doesn't matter. It's just random stuff. Nothing will happen. And there was a very nice quote. It says, "Stop nagging from the result you didn't get from the work you didn't put in." So you gotta get exactly the input-output kind of scenario. You're not gonna just come and say, you know what, I wish I had a Porsche, I wish I had a Lamborghini, and you say, hey, you don't even work. You say, yeah, I wish I had a nice car. You say, hey, you have to work, then you get the reward. Based on the quality of your work, you will get a quality of your reward. It's not like, if it was like that, everyone outside would be living a crazy kind of life, having supercars and all. So why do very few people actually get that? Because very few people are willing to do what most people will not. Very few people, I mean, look at the videos that you watch on the YouTube. Some of my friends, I told them, let's go do a collaboration, let's talk and stuff. And they were like, no, I'm afraid of talking. I was like, you're afraid of talking? He said, no, it doesn't make me feel comfortable talking to a camera. It's a very simple kind of thing. And you don't even do that. A lot of friends of mine have asked me why I made this YouTube channel. I made this YouTube channel because learning is a to-do kind of thing. I basically learn by discussing things, and I would appreciate to have your feedback also. I'm not gatekeeping anything. I tell you basically all my findings and all the things that are interesting to me personally, because I'm searching deeply on these topics, and I suppose it's a very profound kind of topic. By the way, if you like the video, feel free to subscribe to the channel, like the video, comment down below what you guys think, and hope you like this kind of topics. Let me know what kind of topics you want me to actually make some videos on, because I will go and look at everything from a different kind of perspective, as a kind of creative kind of aspect that majority of people don't look at it that precisely, which might give you some new ideas. Because innovation happens when you look at the things from a different perspective. Like, look at the number 6. From one side it's 6, from another one it's like 9. So it depends how you look at it. If you take it on a different kind of scale, you will get a different result from the same image, from the same number, from the same thing. And that is beautiful. Or like number 3, you turn it becomes E. Just as an example, you can generalize it to anything else. Because when you look at the things from a different perspective, you will all of a sudden come up with a new idea on how to do that thing. So feel free to comment down below what you guys think, because I'm also curious to know how creative you guys are. And if you like the video, you probably like one of the videos that pop up on the screen. And yeah, that video is a good one that's on the screen. Yeah, until the next one.